This is severe weather, May 28th, National Severe Weather, May 28th, 2009. Part 3. Part 1 showed you what's the activity going on here in the Atlantic. Part 2 showed you the convective outlooks of severe thunderstorms. And this one will show you river flooding across the world. The nation. As you can see there, overall, there's a lot of activity of hazardous weather going on. You can see all the colors. That means there's a lot of activity going on. So, river flooding. Looks like just moderate areas. Got a couple of major flooding. 3,942 gauges show no flooding. 100 areas near flood stage. 42 areas minor flooding. 21 areas moderate flooding. And 7 areas are major flooding. Alright, so this is going to show you, the green shows the no flooding areas. The yellow shows the nearly flooding areas. The red shows you moderate flooding areas. And the purple shows you major flood areas. So, we'll start with the near flooded areas. We got nearly flooded areas down there by in the southeast. Couple down here in Texas and Louisiana. And we got tons of clusters around the nation here. Those are nearly flooding, not quite, but nearly. And these orange shows you minor flooding. We got 1 gauge up here. I believe that's Hawlock, Minnesota. That's at minor flooding. And then we got several clusters here in Illinois and Indiana, and as well as down here. And here's your moderate flood gauges. We got moderate flood gauges. This is the Illinois River in Illinois. This is probably the Mississippi down here. And we got a couple of areas down there, as well as this one river. I don't know what it is. Up here in the Dakotas. Now, major flood areas, very few. We got a couple of areas on the Illinois River that's at major flooding, about 3 areas. 1 gauge down here in Louisiana shows major. And along that river I showed you that I didn't really know, there's a couple of majors there too. And we got 211 gauges that don't have an observation. And we got 14 gauges that are out of service. These 2 gauges here at Springer and Red Skeleton Bridge are out. They will no longer be posting data. So, those are 3 parts of the severe weather of May 28th, 2009.